Alright. Hi, hello. Welcome. This is a new week. It's still the same old Nova. We're gonna continue our We're gonna continue our adventures. Wait. Why is this not working? Okay. Alright. Why do you always just stop? Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Well, okay. Let us continue. I do not remember what we did last. Well, no, I remember one capital detail is that one of our companions left us very unceremoniously, but it means that we have an open spot. And therefore we are well, hopefully we'll find someone, either that or someone to put in the dungeons. That's what I'm hoping for here. That's what I'm hoping for here. I should have just. I always forget that I should just start the loading immediately instead of waiting the beginning of stream for it. Cause look at this. Takes forever. It's struggling. Okay. Level up. Eder wants to talk to. Okay. But first, survival athletics. We have 7 points left. Let's have some athletics again. Next. Bonus knockdown. Grants the fighter an additional use of knockdown per encounter. Okay. Okay. Let's go with that. Allah. I don't remember his name. Alaf, my boy. Alaf, my boy. Okay, go with lore. And then that's it. My God, there are so many things. We can't have the level 4 yet. Yeah, maybe let's go. Straight line bounces of walls harming anything in its path. No. Draws upon his or her life force. No. Creates a ball of energy in the caster's hand that can be thrown at an enemy. Okay, maybe. Offensive. Defensive utility. Fast runner. Deep pockets. Deep pockets? 2 additional quick slots. Shot on the run, sign of flame. Can you get a pet? I don't see anything about a pet. Quick switch. Reduces the recovery time when switching weapons or spells in grimoires. I don't do anything like that. Hold the line! Trains the characters in the new defensive now. Bonus first level spell. Extra spell cast. Conjures protective shield of magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's deflection. Negating some of a target's damage reduction. Oh, that might be good. I don't know if he's even gonna use that. Since I'm so clueless, but yeah. Alright. So Eder, you want to talk to me? Let's listen to you. Let's hear it.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. And the only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the knights after the war was over. They told me some about it. They get these young kids in there and they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. Talk about the golem, like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. Then they join, and it turns out all any of those knights ever talks about is when are we gonna get recognized as a real knighthood? When are we getting our titles and our land? The High Justice wants to be an earl. Says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abaddon told him to. For all we know, maybe Abaddon is selling him too. They don't seem all bad. They keep in peace in Defiance Bay, and the nobles will respond that their gods told them that they're the only true nobles. Yeah, it's probably that, yeah. Hello, Deadman, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Trouble with having all these gods is you've got support no matter how dumb your ideas are. Maybe we had the right idea blowing some of them up. Less of them to hide behind. even if you blow some of them up,
Of course.
it won't be the end of it. New ones will come. Okay, so what do we do now? Blood Legacy. Ah, no, we're not doing that. Cliffs. Ah, I don't know where those cliffs are. The endless paths. Do I have a high enough? No, Defiance Bay, we're only just faintly good. The dozens faintly bad. Alright, so that clip I still have no idea where it is, and wait, we still do not have anyone. Ugh. God damn. Brutish warrior. God damn, we lost the Brutish warrior. Yeah, remember that. That was not happy. The charred barrel. Raymond Manor. Sanitarium. First fires, coupling. Okay, so where do we go? Attend the hearings at the Ducal Palace in First Fires. First Fires. Wondrous gift. First Fires. To First Fires we go. Alright. To the Ducal Palace we go. Ah, we're not... Oh. Oh, well, okay. Citizens report mysterious and distressing wailing in the vicinity of the Wondrous Gift Lighthouse. We advise visitors to keep clear of the area until a cause is determined. There's a ton of things happening, but yeah. We'll just go. Speak with Chancellor Warren at the Hall of the Records inside the palace. Ah, yeah! There's also that. A forgotten hollow added, the quest expires in 1 day. What? What is that? 15% experience wood ring expires in 25 hours duration. 1 turns. 20 years ago, a woodsman in Logholm had a gift bearer of Ondra bury the painful memories of his dead wife somewhere in the dense forest known as Blackweir. Since his recent death, his daughter has been searching for information about her mother. Her father left no clues, and the gift bearer has only been seen twice by locals in the last decade. Okay, so what? Assign. If I was to assign, no companions at the stronghold. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, I need more companions, but nobody's coming. Well, hello, new welcome. Thanks for dropping by. I guess since we're here, we might as well start with the Chancellor in the Hall of Records. In here? Wait, there's nobody here. Or is it just because I'm not there yet? Ah, it's just not there. Ah, there. Well, I guess we're gonna make a quick save. Thank you for coming, Nova Lionheart. I've been trying to track you down for some time. This is Marshal Foreign, Earl Badimar's military advisor. He will serve as a witness for this proceeding. He gestures at the man next to him. Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you. I admit you've created a bit of stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Kadnua. Most are still not sure what to think of you. What's this about? The legitimacy of your claim to Kadnua is in question. Earl Bademar has issued a ruling on the matter. Kadnua was abandoned for over a century, and I've claimed the land through strength of arms. My claim is legitimate. If there were no other claimant, you would be correct. Unfortunately, this is not the case. All will be made clear once Lord Gathbane arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait? What was that about Road Warden? The one who rules Kadnua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. The Marshal nods and smiles. Okay. Tell me about Earl Bademar. Earl Bademar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. The Deerwood consists of 7 earldoms. The Bademars govern the northern earldom known as the Grasp. As to the current Bademar, he is as fine a man as I know. It is an honor to serve him. Okay, that is all I need to know. What do you know about Gathbane? Well, I've met him but once. It was ample time to determine the character of Lord Arle de Gathbane, or lack thereof. Aha. He is descended from an old Edirne line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Randy Gathbane, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood. Okay. Do you know which way Earl Bademar has ruled? I'm sorry, my lord, I do not. The Earl's decree is sealed. Okay, I don't have any more questions. Ah, so it's already been ruled. It's not like I can do anything. Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathbane now. Ah, there better not be there. Look at us waiting for them. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in a light breeze, boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair dressed in dark, glinting mail shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I have other matters to attend to. It's well known that Kadnua belongs to me, by right. And where's this pretender? Show me the fool that thinks to steal my land. Where is this low-born wretch? Warren clears his throat and glances at you. This woman here? This is the lady of Kadnua? I thought she was just another servant, perhaps a valet or a scullery maid. Can we get on with this, please? I don't even want to entertain anything, but he's not even worth it. Warren breaks the seal on the scroll and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of the Gaffbin claim on Kadnua, Earl Badimar finds that the Gaffbin claim was never relinquished. By law, Kadnua is the rightful property of the Gaffbin family. Goddamn. I knew it. Gaffbin smirks at you triumphantly. I'm not yet finished reading, my lord. Gaffbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue. However, the Earl recognizes Nova Lionheart's part in reclaiming Kadnua, a site that has stood abandoned and even, some would say, cursed for over a century. Before Kadnua is returned to the Gaffbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gaffbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not! Gaffbin folds his arms, a defiant scowl on his face. My lord? Warren raises his eyebrows. The amount is quite reasonable, and a requirement for your land to be returned to you. If you'll just allow me to finish, I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives like he thinks he can send a message with this insult? I have a message you can send, that son of a whore! Gaffbin raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, arms raised in defense. Grab Gaffbin's arm. Keep your hands off me, you peasant! Gaffbin yanks his arm free of your hand and steps back. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt. Her eyes widen in anticipation. My lord, my lady, please! There's no need for further violence. Lord Gaffbin holds his... English, you fucking annoying! Lord Gaffbin holds... Well, I don't know what kind of name is that. Whatever. But it's... Lord Gaffbin holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery. We're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. God damn! Hey, my land! I literally... Hey! You didn't do anything about it for a century? What the fuck? Well, I can see that Gaffbin's reaction was entirely unexpected. Through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. I don't fucking care. I'll shrug. In any case, Kadnua now officially belongs to you, since Lord Gaffbin has rejected the Earl's decree. Ah, perfect! Yeah, since he didn't pay, yeah, right. He hands you a deep blue scepter, which looks to have been carved entirely out of sapphire. Here, this belonged to one of the old lords of Kadnua. By right, it's yours now. Nice! I'm down here. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, milady. Warren bows. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Nova Lionheart. The Marshal nods at you and leaves. Okay. Let's not add to the... He's gonna do something stupid whether I want it or not, so... Let's just not add to the fire. Defiance Bay, faintly good. Alright. Attend the hearings as soon as possible, okay. Uh... Shrine of Magran. Yeah. Full of records. Where are the hearings? We received word from Commander Cleaver that you would be attending. Novaline Hot, the balcony has been opened for you. Ah, very nice. Okay, nice. Alright. Oh no, my pets are left outside. The room below is animated amidst a heated debate. All the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Discerned, I don't know. Crucible knights, stiff in their noisy armor, sit in one section. In another are well-dressed members of House Dominel, casual, watching with a predator's interest. Still elsewhere are the ramshackle dozens, who have made no special effort to dress up for their liege lord. Interspersed are animancers in their academic robes with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was.
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
Ah, so he's... okay, the dozen. Yeah, okay.
The experiment failed, yes, but his work...
His work was sabotaged.
Ah, our new delegate from the Knights of the Crucible. What makes you say sabotage?
I made a false why would I lie? It's if we lie, it's just gonna tangle things more. Just go with, I made a false patient in Brackenberry's sanitarium who had tampered with Azo's machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children.
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Yes, he is. Cadman Azo's ambitions exceed his ethics. Yeah, I think he was. I'm not gonna say he isn't responsible scientist who was manipulated. I don't think so. It was clear he had a lot of whispers between gritted teeth. After the fox whistle at the sanitarium, I couldn't agree more.
Exactly! Look at what happened in Heritage Hill. Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves!
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justicia! You turn a blind eye and look what happens!
I have been to Heritage Hill since the quarantine. Though the knights were unable to control the damage, it was not animancy but an ancient machine that caused it.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
I ask only that you listen to what I have to say. Make your own judgment.
Very well. Tell us what you claim to have seen in Heritage Hill.
Tear none of houses an Anguithan machine that holds dominion over the flow of souls. It was this machine that made the district undead. Do you think that was the machine's purpose, or just a dire side effect? Kinda shudders. But then, why would the Anguithans build such a machine at all?
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
I have reason to believe there were others at the tower who might have done this.
Animancy has many enemies. You need only look around this room to see it.
You're missing the point. Everywhere there's animancers, there's disaster.
Everywhere there's humans, there's disaster, and so what?
We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge. It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it.
He really isn't making himself very sympathetic, huh? Someone who's screaming every time just doesn't make you want to listen to them.
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land.
Doesn't
so
excuse
that's where we
anything.
live. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker!
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
I can. The crowd begins to mutter, the sound taking a doubtful character. Waidwen's legacy is the creation of a leaden key. Kidman Azul's downfall was their work, as was the tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want animancy to fall. The double muttering expands into a din of skepticism that fills the hall. I have seen them in the rooms of Erglanval, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls, near towns like Gilded Vale and Deerford, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
I pity for your husband's sake. I hope he at least left the brothel unlocked. It's not gonna help trying to antagonize her or play with the stupid raising to the responding to her. What's the fucking word? Goddamn, whatever. The provocation. If, as the Duke says, no theory has more proof than any other, what is the harm in hearing one more?
You must know, friend, that the leaden key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
Honest 3 requirement not met. God damn. Let's say a lord is cuckolded by his wife. If he tells her to stop, she'll only want her lover more. But if he spreads a rumor that her lover has just visited a brothel and acquired a pox on his loins, she'll land it on her own. Yeah? I like this one. What's more likely, that the gods are destroying their wood for a science practiced in many parts of the world, or that a group of people hates animancy and wants it suppressed? Honestly, I like option 3 more. Let's say with option 3.
I don't see what some rich lord's got to do with any of this.
Look, the wife is Deerwood, the lord is the leaden key, the affair is animancy. Get it?
You're making less sense now than you was when you started. You done talking yet?
Oh my god, we had to talk with stupid people too.
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
I took a personal interest in the matter and tried to learn what I could.
Indeed. This land is foreign to you, unless I miss my guess. Your efforts on its behalf are to be commended. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
Would allow animals to continue their work, we explore questions we all wish to understand. If we'd known more, perhaps this crisis could have been averted. Animancy should be studied in Deerwood. If you don't, someone else will, and they will wield great power over you. Yeah, that's for it. That's for yeah. The animals of Deerwood have been given too long a leash. Practice should be restricted and controlled. In truth, I'm not completely confident animancy doesn't have something to do with Widwin's legacy. It would be wise to ban the practice, at least for now. Animancy is too dangerous. We were not meant to use it, and we have proven why we are unworthy of it. It should be outlawed. Yeah, I'll go with 2. Animancy should be studied in Deerwood. If you don't, someone else will, and they will wield great power over you. Alfshixi said, Animancies serve their own ambitions and their own purses. Giving them this power is like setting a child loose in an armory.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest. I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who, if nothing else, has made this final day a little more interesting. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement. Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
Kudat.
The
Yeah, of
arguments
course.
for and against animancy are both strong in their own way. I must be careful in my judgment.
Is he gonna...
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
Is he gonna kill him?
What's he doing?
Yeah.
No! Avenge the Duke!
No, no, wait!
Stop this at once!
Nobody saw the dude! Oh my god, how stupid can you all be? Nobody has eyes here,
I've
what?
given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you?
What the fuck?
Another time. I am already late.
Should have just gone after the dude that entered the room just before the fucking Duke died first. How can you be this fucking stupid? Oh my god! No, c'est juste, they're all just stupid because otherwise the plot is not gonna happen. What the fuck? Oh my god, that was so fucking stupid. I can't believe it. Well, to begin with, that dude who was screaming all the time didn't have two brain cells to his name, so yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe it. We really went with that. Everybody is gonna be stupid because otherwise the plot is not gonna happen. The fuck? The words "shall I end it for you" ring in your ears. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Thaus hurries out of a building. The world dims around you, the screams and clashing of weapons fade into silence. All that remains are the words.
Shall I end it for you?
Thou stands at a pulpit, high above an assembly of robed onlookers, you among them, clustered around a wide circular pit carved of stone. He addresses a woman bound backward over a large iron wheel overlooking the great stone maw. Many of a woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on one side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and sipping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruins. Yet for all that, her expression betrays little of her anguish.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant, who begins untying her from the wheel. Dominion of the Sleepers. Okay. You open your eyes to the beamed ceiling of the palace's grand entry hall. The clangs of metal striking metal waft in from outside alongside the cries of the injured as you stagger to your feet. Taos is gone. Nova Lionheart, Kanarua moves to your side, looking around anxiously. I hope you're fit to walk, because we can't stay here any longer. Off to one side, you can hear the clinking rustle of chainmail, and you look over to see a wounded guard slumped against the wall. He is trying to say something, seemingly directed at you, but at first it is so faint to hear. He gathers his breath and manages to rasp out a few words. Lady Webb, she's the only... She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please, find her. Tell her everything. The guard passes out and slides to the floor, still. Well, I mean, I was expecting something... momentous to happen, but yeah. Well, then again, people are... Don't go out there. There's rioting in the streets. Prone to be stupid when when the moment is, when it's critical to not be. So, okay, so to Andra's gift? Was it Andra's gift? I think it was Andra's gift. No, Brackenberry. This is where we came from, so we have to go here. Stand down. That was very... Well, nobody was actually prepared. There's a lot in league with the animenses. Everyone is just... Oh. Everyone is just stupid. Well. I don't know if there's gonna be anything left. Task failed, clandestine cargo. What? What was that? Clandestine cargo. Task failed. What is that? Missing sentries, save heaven. Why do I not see the clandestine cargo? Ah, whatever. Woo! Everything is burning. I guess the Duke died. They wouldn't just leave him alive, incapacitated. He was kind of useless too, I mean... But everyone... But everyone seemed... Everyone died. Oh. Well, Mr. Brandy, I guess. Missed toasting with you. Yeah. Lady Webb lies still in her bed, an ornate cushion propping her back upright. The blood pool beneath a gash in her chest is tacky and nearly dry. The shattered glass rests on the floor beneath her dangling hand. You can feel the faint aura of her fading essence in your can. You make contact and are immersed in a torrent of sensory input and experience. When it comes, you find yourself in the same room, lying in bed with a glass of brandy in your hand. Through the walls from the streets outside come the sounds of screams and shattering glass and the cacophony of an angry mob. You take a sip and it warms your gullet. Across the room, the door opens behind a patient, steady push. Into the room walks Thaus, the floorboards creaking beneath deliberate steps. You wait until the last of the brandy has trickled down your throat before you speak.
I was a fool to think I could tame these people.
You came closer than most.
A fine epitaph.
No worse than any.
You are concentrating, focusing with all of your energy. It feels as though you were diving into a stone wall over and over, but it cracks suddenly, unexpectedly, allowing the vaguest wisp of a thought to leak through.
What's in Twin Elms?
Did you pull that from my thoughts?
I've had time to practice.
Ah.
He walks over to a small table and raises a half-empty brandy bottle to eye level. He seems to approve of a selection and begins to reach for an empty glass.
I was saving that for someone.
Pity. You know this is how it has to be.
He draws a long curved knife from his belt, smeared with fresh blood. With his left hand, he gently pins your sternum, and as he raises the knife in the other, its point dangling above your heart.
Prove it.
Thou slips the knife between your ribs and pushes it through. Layers of tissue separate with brittle, papery stiffness, and blood wells up around the blade. A pulse of reflex causes you to drop your glass to the floor, and you hear it shatter. With the last of your strength, you take his knife hand in both of yours, a question radiant in your mind. For an instant, to your great surprise, the pathway to his mind is left open to you, unguarded, and the answer comes, simple, cataclysmic in its reordering of your thoughts. As Lady Webb, you feel as though you have an answer you've searched for all your life, but in your own mind, her understanding lies just beyond your reach. You look at Thaus with the wide eyes of someone seeing for the first time, and draw your last breath as a black, velvety darkness descends over you.
Smoke rises above the city walls in billowing plumes that blacken the sky like a storm. Behind the walls, the riots rage on. Known patrons of animancy are forced into hiding as looters ransack their estates and make off with their possessions. Animancers are torn away from their families and dragged from their homes to be stoned to death in the streets. Word had spread immediately that Duke Avar had been assassinated, and that an animancer was to blame. The city wasted little time in exacting revenge, and little effort into evaluating guilt. In the center of it all, Brackenberry Sanitarium burned. And down the lane, Hodred House, the last bastion of stability in the Deerwood, had fallen silent. Now safely outside the city gate, your path points eastward to Twin Elms, where Theos is bound, for reasons that remain mysterious as the leaden key itself.
Alright. The assassin at large. Travel to Twin Elms. I saw Lady Webb's last moments that Theos killed her in her bed, but not before she got him to admit he was headed to Twin Elms. I wonder if she did that knowing that I'd see it. Probably, yeah. Most likely, yes. Okay, so where is Twin Elms? Ah, there it is. I'm guessing let's go to Kadnua first. The floods have receded, the pass through Stonewall Gorge is open. As you cross the bridge, Aleph draws up beside you. The fires of Defiance Bay cast a shivering, flickering light across one half of his face. The other is in darkness.
Please stop. I need to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I have not been entirely honest about my motives for traveling with you up to this point.
Is that so?
When I finished my training in Adir, I was introduced to an organization. All I knew was that they were opposed to the unchecked spread of animancy, and that they could guarantee me postings far away from the Seathwood my father and his Earl. At that time, it was enough. In the early years, I thought of them as many things. Hooded men, prudent teachers, the Leaden Key. Their rules were strict, but their guidance was clear. I sincerely believe they wanted to keep Kith from the folly of their own foolish ambitions. I came to the Deerwood a little over a year ago. My orders were to gather information on animancy in the region. A senior contact met with me every few months to receive my reports and issue new leads. She sent me to Gilded Vale to keep an eye on events surrounding the local lord, but I lost track of her shortly after that. I don't know if she was reassigned, killed, or sacrificed the way you saw. At the time you met me, I'd been on my own for a couple of months.
And you thought I'd make an easy target?
No, that's not it, I swear. I needed some kind of direction. And after that scrape with the locals, I was ready to get out of town. But then you mentioned that you'd survived that Beowick, and I thought you might be able to put me back on the Leaden Keys trail. And I was correct in a way. What we found wasn't what I expected. I knew the Leaden Key was trying to stop animancy, but I didn't realize how far they'd gone. Murder, sabotage, abandoning entire districts to shambling horrors. And now the whole city is up in flames. I'm still not sure about animancy, but I know I've been following the wrong master. Please, accept my apology, and my service. Let me fight with you to stop Theos.
Oh, and I actually liked you. Well, I mean, it's better to keep him around, just because if he is still their agent, he could be a point of interest to me. Oh, the water doesn't look so good. It doesn't look like water. It looks like marble. I'll say apology accepted, but do one more thing and you are gonna meet the same fate as your friend Durance.
Thank you. This is a great burden off my shoulders.
It's not a good idea to discuss anything here right now, so let's go. A great burden off your shoulders, huh? I'll keep an eye on you, my boy Olaf. I'll keep an eye on you. Okay, so Twin Elms. Stonewall Gorge. Let's go to Cadnoa first. Ah, it takes forever to go to Cadnoa. Would have been better to just have someone stupid with me instead of someone who's just waiting to plant their knife to stab me in the back. Where was he, my brutish warrior?
Repairs and this keep will be a sight to see.
Where is he, my brutish warrior?
Say what you want about Dear Woodens, but they haven't met the problem yet that they couldn't solve by killing some scapegoats.
But it's not solved, though. You fight for people because you see something there that deserves defending. Even more so because someone you trust sees it too. Then you turn around and you do something like this, and the person who made you want to help them is gone. People never feel to disappoint without guidance. Even with guidance, I mean. Yeah. We're really fighting for all of them, though. Now the ones around here, they're downright regular about it. 15 years ago they tried to kill all the Elvesians. Then the legacy happens, and they worry that maybe those purges had something to do with it. So how do they fix it? More purges. Never thought I'd find myself missing the hospitality back home. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Maybe we could try to go to what was it? To the hello, Anne. They wanted to euthanize them. Seems so, yeah. Western Barbican, Bright Hollow, Cadnoa. Do I have something still in construction? In 2 days, 12 hours. Yeah, we do. We do have something still in construction. Maybe we could try to go down the... What's it called? Do I really feel like doing that? I don't. I just want a new companion. Someone who seems to be straightforward enough not to stab me in the back. Where do I find new companions? Where are my hirelings? Where are they? Are they in here? Where are they? I don't see them there.
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this place.
Maybe I'll make you clean it up? We need pawns in every game not burdened by intelligence. Yeah. They were kinda dim, but oh! I guess those are my hirelings. They were kinda dim, but at least they were loyal. No, I just learned that all of my boy was working for the leaden key. One more word from him and he'll meet the same fate as Durance. Eder is also kind of well, Eder I think is at least not with a leaden key, but who knows. Why is it just one dude? Do I not have two? Gold-packed knight, the vagabond's called. Do I not have two of them? Where's the other one? Plus they are paid a ton per day. So freaking annoying. Ah, there's the other one. Ah, the vagabond's call is here. Everything seems to be in order. Okay. I hope so. Waiting on your orders, milady. I hope so, because I'm paying you guys a lot every day. You better keep this place safe from bandits. I do not want to lose money to them anymore. Gonna go all yeller on Graver once you find out he's working for the leaden key. Oh my god. Look. Did we meet everyone that could be a companion? I wonder. I need more meat shields. I guess we're gonna go to Stonewall Gorge to get to Twin Elms. Onslug's compass. Where is that cliff? I don't see any cliffs. Okay, to Stonewall Gorge we go. Yes. Ah la la. I didn't feel like going down the endless paths again, so let's just go for now. Let's just continue, you know. A messenger from Defiance Bay has arrived at Kadnoa. Really? Ah, when I'm not there. Palace messenger, prestigious visitor. God damn it! The moment I go somewhere, you know, let's quick save here. And then I guess let's check in case. It takes forever to go from one place to another too. We need horses.
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Hey, you don't have any right to say anything, huh? You shut up, Alof. The world before mobile phones. Yeah. Ah la la. So where is that person now? What now? Pardon the intrusion, milady. Chancellor Warren urgently requests that you meet him at the Charred Barrel in Brackenberry. Ah. Is it about Cadno again? I don't know. My apologies, milady. I'm merely a messenger. You notice a bit of sweat trickling from the messenger's brow. Why isn't the Chancellor meeting me at the palace? Perhaps the Chancellor is meeting with you in an unofficial capacity. It happens from time to time. Okay. The messenger stares at the ground, avoiding eye contact. That's probably the asshole. I'll meet with the Chancellor when I can. The messenger bows stiffly. As he exits the chamber, he gives an audible sigh of relief before the door slams shut behind him. Yeah. I just know who'll be there. Maybe, you know what? Maybe let's whoop his ass. I'm kind of pissed right now. Brackenberry. Where's Brackenberry? Ah, goddamn, we have to go all the way back again. Well, I hope they extinguish the fires, at least. I just know it's that ass. Palace messenger leaves the stronghold. I just know it's that ass. It has to be him. I guess I'll whoop his ass. I'm kinda...
A few repairs and this keep will be a sight to see.
I'm kinda pissed right now, so yeah, I might as well whoop someone's ass. Maybe we can put him in the dungeon. That would be nice. Put him in the dungeon. Okay. Why can't I go to... Why can't I go directly to Brackenberry anymore? Ah. $100. Okay, that's better. Go kick Durance's corpse, release some stress. I don't even remember where his corpse was. If only we should have brought it to the keep, to the stronghold. Why can't I go in? Commander Cleaver holds you in the highest regard. Does he? Why can't I go in though? I can't go in. God fucking damn it. The city is... It looks like the city is not accessible. I guess we haven't... Who is that? Is that a backer? As you near, you feel a vibrant history containing the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Yeah, maybe. I don't really care. If you can't become a meat shield, I have no interest in you. Ah, okay. To the Stormwall Gorge again. 6 hours. Ah, it takes forever to go from one place to the other, and the city is also closed. Ah, soft curtain wall construction completed. At least there's that. Now, next, what are we gonna do? Bailey. Allow you to upgrade the grounds further. Protection from forces coming from the west. Library. Barracks. Dungeons. Ah! Wait, I don't have a dungeons yet. Dungeon. Ah, wait, where was it? His body was around where we killed Griever's cousins or something like that. Ah, looks like the bodies are still there. So that means that Durance's body is still around here somewhere. No? Ah, it disappeared. I think it was around here. A pest to the end, that dude, huh?
Pray if thou feelot believe.
Let's not for now use the purest abilities because it's just a
Following your
useless
lead.
little fight.
How may I help?
I have my eyes on you, Alok.
La Faru, be on seek!
I keep him because he does a ton of damage. Also. Durance was kinda... I don't know what he was doing, really. It looked like he was supposed to be the heal, but...
All right, then.
Felt more like an whatever kind of thing. Hey, there's a body here. Why is... I have so many ingredients, but... Ah. No, but that's not the sea. Okay, so from here. Wait, how do I get to Twin Elms? Isn't it... Hmm? Shouldn't I be able to go to Hearthsong from here? No, not that way. Looks like there's another way here, yeah. Would it be this side or the other side? Let's check it all out, I guess. Ah. Who that? Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is in a sore state. An eye patch stitched with a stylized eyeball wraps around his head, and his ear is a mangled remnant that twitches and spasms, while the other ear perks up at your approach. Next to him is the splayed carcass of a deer that appears ripped open by a bear or wolf. You hear a gurgling rumble next to you. Sagani places her hand on her stomach. Her eyes are on the carcass. Still fresh. Itumak's pink tongue lolls out of his mouth.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Heravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
Hello, Jogging. Welcome, thanks for dropping by. What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate.
Ah, are you interested in becoming my new midfield?
So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Just what can you offer in return?
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the
Perfect.
Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have
Perfect.
business with the druids that live near Twin Elms.
Perfect.
So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
You're welcome to join us.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with a pack for a change.
Perfect! A new midfield! What we need next is for the dungeon to be completed and for us to find someone to use in that dungeon.
Need something?
To put in that dungeon. Let's put you here. Because I don't know. Does he... What kind of... Hiravius. 6th level druid. Herf Orland. Erglanvaf Drifter. Isn't that the same kind as me? No. Hunter, farmer, laborer, scholar, gentry. Are you a British warrior of some kind, perhaps? He might be. I don't know. A druid. I don't know. A druid might be.
Need something?
Plus, he seems rather nice, you know. Damage, support. Let's make him the support then. Spirit shift, crowd control, spirit. Maybe let's make him the support. And defensive, yes. Because Alaf is clearly the Alaf is clearly damage oriented.
Following your lead.
Class behavior aggressive. What? Summoner. Support. Also made him aggressive. Well, obviously it's fine.
Ready, Watcher.
Class behavior aggressive. Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. Nice. Druids can transform, right? Closest thing to another pet. Yeah, I would think so. I don't know what he does though. Dance and bolts. Nature's mark. Combat only. The druid utilizes his or her innate connection with the natural world to charm enemy animals in the area of effect. Aha! Giant pale red. He conjures stuff, it looks like. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. I'm so happy!
Of course.
It was a good idea to go that side. So, did we end up eating the deer? No, I don't think so. Well, I believe Sagani was fine with eating stuff raw, but I don't think Nova Lionheart is. So, yeah. She arrives at last. What now? Leaden Key Wizard. Well. Just pretend it's sushi. Well, it could have been some carpaccio, yeah. But even with carpaccio, you need some vinaigrette. I don't know how it's called in English. Well, well, well. A woman in robes flanked by an armed group savors every word before whispering the next. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, that droops below her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. Any last words? After all the effort you've mustered, it'd be a shame to end it quietly. Aggressive, not met. Cruel, not met. Ah, good. Some worthwhile action. I could use a bit of vengeful violence. Exactly. The complacent smile on the woman's lips vanishes and she seems to hesitate for a moment. You won't give up, I can see that now. Our superiors are right in wanting to stall you. Time to end this! I guess let's use the purest then. The purest abilities. And then after that, I will take a quick bathroom break, but let's finish this fight first. My bladder is starting to be like, oh, Nova! Nova! It might be a good idea
Yes?
to relieve me. Yeah, bladder, just a moment. Okay, so free per encounter, nice. Let's knock down the mage and a lot of them. You guys stay here for now.
Lava Moeth.
Griever and Ditumak, do something. My god. What is Griever even doing? Griever, what are you doing? They're taking 50,000. Wait, my boy.
Need something?
What are you doing? Defensive.
Lava Ruby.
Maybe we'll put him here. Since he's more... I don't know, but he does... Yeah, no, we'll put him here. He has more health than the others. Alright. Griever engaged Eder in melee? What? Griever? Griever, my boy? What happened? Did someone charm you? Someone confused you? Oh, my lion is kind of dumb.
I wish we'd brought a sled.
Ah. Okay, you know what? Let me just take a quick bathroom break, huh? Like real quick. Alright. Who is not making eye contact, hiding behind a crowd like a kid in gym class that doesn't want to be picked? Oh. Let's see. Are there new interesting things in our stock? Find a stock. Pierce damage. Find Morning Star. Mace. This is crush damage, huh? The Find Morning Star is better, isn't it? Ah, he can. Two-handed weapon requires 2 slots. Ah, it's a two-handed weapon. Yeah, no. Let's keep the shield, my boy. Fine padded armor. Light armor. Maybe I should wear something like that. Hi. Recovery speed minus 20%. Yeah, that would be better. Fine scale armor. What do you wear? Medium armor. Fine leather armor. Properties fine. I wonder. +2 damage reduction. Fine mail armor. Aye. He will take 50 years to do anything again. Scepter, rapier, fine wand, soulbound scepter, two-handed. Ah, what does that mean? Binds with wizard, priest, druid, speed, fast. Ah, maybe I should give this to him. Can I give him to him? Give it to him. I can. Might as well give him that. It's probably better, right? It's something... Well. Leaden key robes. Yeah, no. Maybe we can keep that. Oh, lion hide. Maybe we can keep that in case. Crucible Knight Officer armor. Heavy armor. Ah, that's better. That's better. Okay. That's for you. Fine stock. Two-handed. Slow. Fine Morning Star. Two-handed. Fine Battle Axe. One-handed. Average speed. 14 to 21 slash damage. Large shield. A better large shield, but accuracy is gonna go even lower. But it's fine. You're not here to do damage. You're here to deflect. You're there to play the mid shield. Fine mail armor. Recovery speed. Ah la la. Well, he's there to support too. Maybe it's fine. Maybe let's give him that. Girdle of Megfolk Might. Waist of Might +3. Might +3. Might is for, what was it? For damage? Hood. Oh, we should put the hood on Nova Lionheart. I'm supposed to have a hood. She's supposed to have a hood. It doesn't really give the same effect, the same cool effect as her portrait though. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I don't friggin' know. Waste. Might. What does might do? Brute force, ability to channel powerful magic, intimidating displays and acts of brute force, contribute to both damage and healing, as well as the fortitude defense. Okay. Well, everything to Novaline hard first, okay? Find Arquebus. The Arquebus. The Fine Arquebus is probably better than the Arquebus, yeah. Let's go like this. And Fine Wand. Who even uses the wand? I don't know. Leaden Key Wizard Grimoire. Aha! That's something you, my boy, need to check. We can learn stuff. Ah, yeah, no, but it costs money. We'll, you know what? Let's just leave it be for now. It doesn't really matter. We're not... Shame or Glory. Unique sword one-handed. Slash pierce damage. Aha. Plus 10 accuracy when below 50% endurance. Plus 20 damage while endurance below 50%. That might be something good for Eder. Shame or Glory. Yeah, let's give this to him. And then find Brigandine heavy armor. Okay. Alright. We good. Everyone was
Of course.
Skin bone. Ah, yeah. Stripped naked. Everyone was stripped naked. Ah! Swamp spore.
Brave thou filot believe.
Ooh. Oh. Don't you, don't.
Moeth Ixi Ana! Moeth Ix.
He turned it, he got confused, didn't he? Why is he attacking them? Why is he attacking them? Well, he did transform for sure, but why is he attacking them? He's gonna die.
See,
Lavaru beyond seek!
consider it dead.
He turned it into a big... I don't know what that
Leave
is.
it to me!
No, but stop!
Aim!
Ah, very good. He stopped. He finally stopped.
Blood makes the
Lavaru beyond
Looks
seek!
like he was very susceptible to confusion. A lizard scurries under the rock. Okay. That was something.
Of course.
That was something. Is he fine? No, he's fine. Well, not fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's still in the realm of being fine, I believe. Ah. This is where we continue the road, I guess. Oh! Oh, the chat is not updating on my side. God damn. Wait. You know what? I'll just... just make it like this way, I will see. Griever, fancy name usually means better. Ah, yeah. Yeah, see, yeah. Sorry, the chat was not updating where I was looking, so I guess I'm just gonna look at the chat that appears on screen. Hello, Minja, welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by. Did you miss much? Well, you missed, it would seem a critical moment in the how do I go? Ah, I'm sure. In the plot, but it's okay. It's continuing. there was chaos. Chaos ensued, but it was predictable. It will take you 12 hours. Yeah, sure. We have to go there anyway. Yeah. Something critical in the plot happened. Chaos ensued, as expected. People died. The city was on fire. Security reports that Leaden Key agents will attack the stronghold in 5 days. Heh. Dungeons constructed. Okay. So, resolve attack. Leaden Key agents have infiltrated the stronghold and will attack the Great Hall soon. Can I auto-resolve? What happens if I auto-resolve? Ah, we need to save. Let's save. Auto-resolve. Manual resolve. What is you must travel to Kadnua to participate in the defense. Ah! But it's in 4 days. Ah, god damn it. Then we have to go all the way back again. But it's in 4 days. How long is it gonna take us to go back? If I was to like go back to Kadnua, how long? 1 day? 6 hours. Ah, this looks far. I don't know. I paid 2 people. I don't think the 2 people are gonna do. Like 6 spell the heaver into the walls. I don't think the 2 people are gonna do it. Are gonna make it. But 1 day. I think we can still continue for a bit. It's in 4 days, so we can advance for a bit until we get till we get there. We need to check everywhere to see if there are more companions. It seems there are more than just this, the 6 slot, so that's good. Settler's arrow. Ooh, that does not look like some. Forest lurker and Adra beetle.
Brave thou Philos.
Oh, just stop! I wonder if we get frightened, perilous, stunned, terrified, charmed. What are you doing, Edder? Okay, good.
Die!
Who is this? Ah, no, I love.
Hi?
Moe Fixi Anna!
Okay.
Dead on!
Die!
Okay. The way the music just stops.
Sure.
Beetle shell. Potion of minor regeneration. Yeah, no, you give that to the team. It's not clear if that's gonna do anything, but yeah. Ha. Oh, well, it looks pretty. For sure. Ah.
Anyone suspected of treachery must be reported at once.
Who are these people? Robed man.
Good, you have come. You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratom.
An answer flows to the surface of your consciousness, remembered from ages ago. Yes, I have.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone. You were recruited from Kratom, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yavara.
At hearing a name, a flood of memories pours into your mind. We may have met a few times.
And what was your opinion of her?
I don't know, let's say, overly self-righteous.
And now she has allowed that flaw to drive her to these crimes. I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand your eminence. Okay. The boar. Boar. A lot of boars. Antelope. Golden celery. This would... Cadnua. 1 day 6 hours. Okay, there's still time. Herb song. 12 hours. Okay. Let's go. You can retrain a character from first level through any in-interface. The cost to retrain a character increases with level. Ah, I see. For now, I'm really just like, we really are just here for the story. Extra more, still.
Hail, Estramore.
The warrior saunters over, a sneer of suspicion visible beneath streaks of paint. He glances at your gear before favoring you with a long look. Another fugitive from the burning city? The 6 tribes of Erglanvath welcome you to Twin Elms. Before you lies the Hearthsong district. You are free to explore it, but do not let your feet stray into the other districts. Those are forbidden to Estram Warren. Why is it forbidden to enter the remaining districts of Twin Elms? Twin Elms is a sacred city, built where the first keepers of the stone met the builders. It exists alongside the works of the builders, and it is the only place in all of Erglanvath where it is permitted to set foot among these sacred places. The Estramoran, however, do not have proper respect for the stones here. His words trigger something in your memory. You see an image of a perfect cube of Vajra. Just as quickly, the image fades. A leader of one of the tribes could give you the permission of the city. Only Anamenthaf Bethwul is present in the passage of the Six today, and she has her own troubles. He jerks his head at the long hut in the middle of the district. You have other questions about Twin Elms? What can you tell me about Twin Arms? The city is sacred to all Glenfavens, as it is the place where our ancestors first encountered the Builders. That fated meeting turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home among the Builders' relics. When the Builders commanded us to settle here, they allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. It is the only place in Air Glanvav where this is permitted. The sacred city is divided into 4 districts: Hearthsong, the Commons District; Old Song, the site of our temples; Elms Reach, home of Delemgan and Druids; and the Burial Isle, which is the most sacred place in the city. Okay. Who are the Builders? You know them as the Engwithans. To us, they are the Builders, creators of the sacred places that we guard to this day. I haven't heard of the Keepers of a Stone, the oldest of the 6 tribes. He points the tip of his sword at a long hut behind him, up the stairs and into the passage of the 6. This is where our Anam father gather. Bethel, the Anamanthap of a guided compass can tell you more. I have no idea, whatever. I'll keep your words in mind. Best that you keep your visit brief. Word has reached our ears that the riots have ended, and the gates of Defiance Bay have opened once more. Ah! So there it is. Okay. City has a front gate. With any luck, someone saw when he passed through. Saw him when he passed through. I'll have to ask around. Foreigners are forbidden from going deeper into the city. They say that Anamentha Bethel, I don't know, currently presiding in the passage of 6 in the middle of Hearthsong could grant me entry to the other districts. Okay. The passage of the 6th Hearthsong Market. Glenthaven Home. Builders Hearth Old Song District. Elms District. Glenthaven Home. The passage of the 6th. Okay. At least
Never been out this way before. Hard to believe it's the same country.
It did happen. The warriors of a strange man break into Ter Evron. I assure you, they saw a man break into Ter Evron. A Nolan dressed in thick furs appears immersed in conversation. He locks his hands together to emphasize his point. I speak true. He commanded strange powers, they claim. An elven woman lifts her eyes from her furry companion and nods in your direction. Another foreigner. Did he look like this one? Violan turns around.
What brings you here?
Tell me about the man you speak of. A strange man, a foreigner, broke into Ter Evron, the tower under the giant elms. As Tramowen cannot walk the grounds of Elms Reach, why was he allowed to pass? This one was unseen. He wielded a strange power. We now know. What's Ter Evron? Ter Evron has stood since the time of the Builders, and it will stand long after we're all gone. Yes, the tower stands strong, and the gods live within its sacred hall. It's no place for unclean souls or foreigners. Goodbye. Forbidden District, Elms Reach. Elms Reach. So we need to gain the favor of someone. The lady here. Oh, Stelgir. Let's go to the market. Maybe real quick. "5 days. In 4 days. Let's go to the market, and then the rains have run their course and trade has returned. Protector. No. Let's not steal. Let's not steal.
Builder's wisdom to you.
The tall moon is clad in furred hides. She settles a sharp dark hide gaze on it. I hold here the best hides in Erglanthaf. Hides so thick a stallion cannot claw through. Boots so supple they will smother the sound of your steps. What's your trade? I bear it on my skin. I sell hides from every one of Galawain's beasts. Estramoran come from every village to see them, and know us for great hunters. Every hide bears the tale of a great hunt, and our traders bear them in turn to every corner of our lands. May I see your wares? Then here, look upon the bounty your hunters have provided us. Hello, Butamichi, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Exceptional hide armor. Okay. Dear wooden trader. I'd pick their spears above all else. Fine bows and axes too.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Ah, I see that you heard it. A good blade has a voice and it sings to its wielder. What weapon call you forward? Let me see your wares. Look all you wish. My weapons are the pride of Erglanthaf. Exceptional hunting, but woo! They're so freaking expensive. Yeah. Maybe this one?
Hail, Estramor.
Some food for your travels. I hold here many delicious cheeses and fresh fruits. Let me see what you have. You will not regret it, but please, no tasting. Camping supplies for me. Yes. That will be it. For now. Takes something like what, 1 day, 2 days to go back to Kadnua. We just started constructing the dungeons. They are not yet constructed. 4 days, 5 hours remaining. Maybe we should rest and then do that. Is there a Nin? Ah, yeah, but I mean, we could also just go back home and rest there. Four days, 5 hours remaining. There's still a lot of time though. Maybe we can just she hungers not for Glanthavens, but more Estramorn to trade. Maybe let's how do I know if someone might become a potential companion? Ah, no. Those kind of things, okay. Did I get a replacement for our fallen friend? Yes, I did. We met a druid. He seems nice enough. But Olaf also, well, confessed that he was an agent of Leaden-Key. So yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on him.
Another Estramor. What do you want?
Sagani Lingzing. Careful, this woman's young for an elder, and looking to prove herself, I think. I'm looking for another who passed through the city.
Few Estramoran are given the freedom of our sacred city. That you ask for this person is suspicious. There are reasons we don't let you Estramoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Has something happened recently? more than I care to think about.
Looters have grown bolder at the sights of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city. And every week, the 3 Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anolfane children.
I think it's the same. Well, at least she kind of sounds the same as the person who voiced Lady Webb. Suddenly, you feel the presence of someone else in the hall. Vianna Manvath continues to glare at you, but something has stepped out of her skin. It reaches out to you.
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the city is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamphath Shimak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today. He would not be so kind as I.
Oh, Vyodo is crackling. That's probably the stream, but it's unfortunately the only thing we can do is wait for it to resolve itself. It happens from time to time. A vision of a Norland man appears near Bethel. He has the same green-brown fur and hazel eyes as she does. Help me reason with him. He points behind you. Turning, you see the ghostly shapes of 5 other Anamantha, another Orlan with tawny fur and a scarred face, a Fronian dwarf, a black-furred Orlan, and 2 elves. You're angry about something. I hear it in your voice. What is it? Are the outrages I listed for you not enough? Trouble brews, and none of it is my choosing. The spectral Orlan takes another step from her, sending his foot down with a slow, heavy motion. Tendrils of essence strain between them, and he grimaces and leans forward, as if struggling against a gale. The angry Anamantha winces. War, the spectral Orlan's voice, is a rasping croak. They're headed for war. Remind them of Farewell's warning. What are these things that do not have a single... that only have a single vowel? How am I supposed to read that? Does Farewell's warning mean anything to you? Farewell's soul image gasps. Thought phrase of essence tug at him to Vianna Menvath. He looks up at you again. I tried to tell them. The builders' souls have touched even the Estra Morwen.
You'd better explain yourself.
The builders' souls have touched even the Estra Morwen.
There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galuth on Anams, a watcher of souls.
Farewell tried to warn the other tribes about something. What was it?
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamphath of our tribe then. When the Estramoric farmers defiled the builders' monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamphatha to patience. But louder, angrier voices prevailed.
Of course! What do you
Feralt
expect?
believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the builders as we do. He also believed the builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations, and you can see where we are today.
Do you know how expensive those letters are? The writer was paid by the vowels. Yeah. Let's go. What do you mean?
While Feralt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
Of course. An image of a polished Adra cube flashes into your mind. There is writing on the sides, but the image is too faint for you to read it. The Anamenvath turns away from you and looks at the ground, knowing a pointed claw. Sounds like you've got your own problems. You can change the past, but your choices now still matter. She looks at you sadly. Yes, that is the problem.
Another Estremor came through here a few days ago, and, well, letting him through was a mistake. One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estremoran, one that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
That sounds like the man I came here to stop.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it.
Well, at least that's
We bar twin elms from
yeah.
Estremoran to protect the ancient places that the builders left behind. The builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
You again see the polished Adra cornerstone in your mind. This time the image is clearer. Each face of the stone is inscribed with a phrase you know by heart. You feel your lips form words. A gift from the builders of civilization to the guardians of a legacy. May the guardians watch the door while the builders keep the key.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
I know.
Very well. The city is yours to explore. Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elm's Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
Those are words. In the meantime, I shall be here to assist you. Farewell. Speak with the Delimgon at Ter Evron in Elm's Reach. Those are words for sure, yeah. It might also just be that transcribing them into Latin words is not the... Transcribing into Latin words is not the best way, but yeah, it's like that everyone can read, but not really. Okay, so Elm's Reach. So from here we should be able to go to Elm's Reach, but before that, maybe let us go back home. Let's go back to the keep, to the stronghold. Kanua. 1 day, 18 hours. It's just 1 day, 18 hours. How long is this gonna be? 4 days, 4 hours. 4 days, 4 hours. We got inspiration from Celtic languages. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. Something like Gaelic or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, it sounds like it. But I feel like the transcription is just making things more... Celestial Sapling, Elms Ridge District. Just making things more... Oh, another lion! More confusing. I guess we're gonna save the game and Elm Shore. Stonewall Gorge. Let's make another one just in case. Nova's Adventures 3. I feel it's confusing because well, at least I am used to see vowels along with consonants. Let us go to Elm's Return. Should we rest first? It was there. Clanfaven Home. Builder's Hearth. Ah, no. Clanfaven Home. Celestial Sapling. Ah, no, not that way. The guard places his spear between you and the path that leads beyond the gate. Still, Estromor, the rest of the city is forbidden except by order of one of the Anamfava. Trespassing in Twin Elms is punishable by death. I come to see the cornerstone with a blessing of a guided compass. The guard scowls and looks at his companion, who nods back. He turns to you again, his knuckles whitening around the shaft of his spear. Always too cozy with the Estromoan. Go then, and mind your step around the sacred stones. It's the Elms Ridge district I need to go to. Not the one. Your brain has a hard time registering them as words, yeah. Hearth Song Market, Passage of the Six. There's no inn. Looks like we could go into the Clanfaven Home. Builder's Hearth. Yeah, no, let's just continue for now. To Elm's Reach we go. 1 hour. Okay, let's go. So the Golden Grove, the Twin Elms, Ter Evron, Bloodsands, Hall of Warriors. It's Ter Evron we need to go to, right? Anamantha People has granted me access. I speak with the Delem Gun sisters in Elms Ridge near a place called Ter Evron. Ter Evron. Here we go. Houses looking like hobbit holes. Yeah! They look really cute. Is that them?
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara ex Incios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
You honor me, Grand Inquisitor.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
How would we reach her?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
But how would we get Iavara to move to Oceanus?
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
Mm-hmm. Two identical women seem to fade into view as they move away from the great trees that camouflage them. Their skin is tree bark, ridged and scaly, wreathed in a curling tangle of roots, buds, and blooms. Their hair hangs beneath the shade of serrated leaves, like the drooping branches of the elms above, and the pupils of their eyes are encircled by hundreds or even thousands of concentric rings, as if to mark the accumulated wisdom of millennia.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
One of them extends a snarl of roots toward you that snakes and twists together to form something like an open hand, palm down. The other stares at you unblinking, and as her frown deepens, her face creaks. Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul, like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell her and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of her predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon.
Aww.
But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here. Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
They have very sibilances. I heard there was a commotion here and they came to investigate now. Business concerning the health of this land, and you would be wise to aid me. I forgot my purpose in the presence of such legendary beauty. Have I begun hallucinating in double? Gladly burn this place down, but I have more pressing concerns. Those. That's what you say about your wrinkles, just accumulated wisdom over the years. Yeah, no, that's not wrong. Seek a man who came through here. It sounds as though you have already met him. There, by her own admission, Cedar.
Really, sister? And you wonder why your leaves begin to fall out before midsummer. Clearly that man did not want to be followed. Whatever the relationship here, I suspect it is anything but cordial. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went. But I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
Honestly, for Nova who is played, it would be I don't fully know myself. He did something to me, something that I don't necessarily appreciate. I have a problem, he's the only one who can fix it. Stopping him might end Wadewen's legacy. I don't think they care about that because they are not affected by Wadewen's legacy. He must face justice for his transgressions. Whatever, we don't really care about that. He crossed me, I intend to get my revenge. I mean, that could work. But then again, at least that way it's kind of believable. We seem to be linked, and I need to know why. I don't really know myself. My reasons are my own concern. It has nothing to do with you. Yeah, no, let's not go with that. You know what? To be honest, I don't fully know myself.
Ridiculous. Why would you pursue a man like that without knowing why?
Are you so agitated by recent events, sister? How many have come to the Elms over the years with no better an explanation? These two share a link that extends beyond lifetimes. It was bound to bring them here, sooner or later.
Just following the quest marker. Yeah, exactly. Every white hair is an extra +1 wisdom. That is how you see it.
But that's what this is really about, isn't it? You are tied to him. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end.
I just need to get to Theos.
I am sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek. Nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
What's she mean? I thought Mare would say Alf's face is rigid. This is permanent? What? Kinda glances at you, but that can't be right. Not after everything. There must be someone else we can ask. Second, his gaze flickers to you. I'm sorry. So this has all been for nothing, and I'm going to lose my mind.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
No, but I had hoped it would be something I could forget. A mercy, to be sure. But how can you grant mercy to a soul that has already judged itself guilty?
However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Shiva?
Shiva? Okay.
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
Death may be preferable to what lies in store for me.
It may, but not all deaths are alike, and the man you pursue is versed in thousands of them.
The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain. But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
My past comes to me in pieces. How do I unlock the rest?
You might wait for it to come on its own, of course. But when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
Theos, would he remember?
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
Of course.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos's path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
You said you know where he went.
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, Sun and Shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
Is there another way to get to him?
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go.
What do you mean, with the help of the gods?
The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow. The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage.
What is this court?
No more than a ruin now. It is older than we. a place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people, but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends.
How would I ever get the gods to help me?
Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it.
So the only way to get through this pit is to pray for help?
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
Who would I pray to? Any god you can, I should think. God damn.
I would pray first to those gods you like best. I hope for your sake, the feeling is shared.
How do I pray?
Ter Evron is also called the Hall of Stars, and the stars show us the allegiances of the gods. When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well. You should choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools.
Is there another way?
None.
Farewell.
Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace?
I would set him on a better path. That is so... Yeah, right. I would take his place and power for myself. I won't know until I get there.
A great many questions still to be answered. All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course. In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned, and it is those that trouble the soul above all others.
Of course.
May you find an answer to yours.
Well. Travel to a burial isle. Pray to the gods in Ter Evron. Okay. Well, before we do that, because that sounds like it will take a while, let us go back to the Hearthsong district. Let us go back home, really. Did you hear that? About our awakening being permanent? Ah oui, because he is awakened too. Nobody knows his power in Fidelingan, not us. Great Lioness has grown old and no longer is gleam. Na. Okay, to Katnua we return. 1 day, 19 hours. Let's return there for now. Let's return there, let's rest, and then we'll see. Dungeons construction.
Better indeed.
Complete. Oh, nice. The dungeon has been constructed. Nice. 2 days, 9 hours remain. Okay, perfect. South curtain wall, west curtain wall. Library. Merchant stalls. Weapons and armor merchant. Dexterity bonus for resting at Bright Hollow. Ah! Curio shop. Artificer's hall. Buy traps. Receive mechanic bonus. No. Allow purchase scrolls from a priest. And then the rest requires a Bailey. Warden's Lodge. Bonus to survival heal. Offers high level bounties. Bright Hollow Hearth. Maybe let's start with Craft Hall. Unless we go with a West Curtain Wall. Maybe let's start with this. We'll finish in 4 days. Okay. Well, let's prepare for the invasion of these fools. Hedge maze for security is funny. There are homes here where the hedge mazes serve as to limit the property. It's pretty and yeah, it's nice.
If those Delamgon are right, you and I are stuck with our awakenings. Not quite the news I was hoping for.
Well. For non worrying won't change anything. I mean, yeah, honestly.
Yes, if only that knowledge could prevent it. And while I hate to turn the subject back to myself, this all has me thinking about Isilmir. I'm stuck with her now.
Well, it's time you dealt with this, love.
I know.
And on the bright side, I've got plenty of time to figure out how to deal with her. You've got to make that decision. What do you think? It's either that or this. Like, now she's part of you. She could be a source of strength if you learn to work with her. I don't know about that. Well, maybe. But she doesn't sound like someone you can actually really work with. She sounds just as stubborn, really. So, I don't know. It might be good for harmony, but... Honestly, I would encourage him for this too, but I'm more... I prefer someone to make their own decisions. You got to make that decision, Elf. What do you think?
I've been thinking about it a lot lately. About her recklessness, her unpredictability. About how my own irresolution is to blame. I need to start taking control. And that begins here.
Even as he says it, something struggles within him. The muscles in his face twitch, and his skin quivers. His eyes roll back in his skull, exposing slivers of white. Sweat beds and glistens on his forehead. After several seconds, he sighs and looks back at you. That wasn't as difficult as I expected. I think deep down, I'd always hoped to find a solution elsewhere. When I was a child, I always thought my mother would come home with a mysterious cure, or that my father, without knowing it, could somehow send her away, just as he'd called her forth. I can't pretend that I didn't spend years of my arcane training, hoping that one of my instructors would have the answer somewhere in his grimoire. When I joined the Leaden Key, I hoped and believed that, with enough loyal service, I'd gain the ear of someone in the organization who could help me. Even when I met you and realized your unique talents I hope that you might be able to reach into my soul the way I've seen you do with so many others. I'd been looking for someone else to solve my problem, and now I realize that I've got to face it on my own. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. You search for answers elsewhere and find them in yourself. Actually, yeah. Most people need that kind of guidance. You don't. There are people that do need guidance. There's nothing wrong with that. There are different people that need different things.
That's a charming way to think of things. And not an unpleasant one either. That reminds me of something else the Delamgon said. About the gods not being real.
Hmm? When did we say that? Did he tell us about the gods? That can be entirely true.
Yes, I suppose so. Still, I can't help but worry at the state we'd be in if that were somehow true. If there were no power guiding us in this life and shepherding us to the next.
So don't think about it. I'm sure we'll find a way on our own. Let's just hope it's not the case. Then Isolmir would just be a happy accident and you'd have no one to blame for her. Well, I understand, but I'm sure we'd find a way on our own. It's a funny thing, but it's just human nature. I think. The existence of gods exists in all civilizations. That's gotta mean something. We all came to that conclusion. There's gotta be some forces out there. Because otherwise, it's kind of scary to think about things. Don't think about it is the coward way, though. I don't want to encourage that in you. You're already kind of... You need to be assertive, my boy. I'm sure we'd find a way on our own.
I hope you're right.
We should get moving. Had a minotaur in the hedge maze and we're talking. Time to erase this leaden key spine, release the Scot. No. I prefer him to the Scot, honestly.
Alright then.
Like, the Scot is funny, but I wouldn't trust her with my back. Hello, Class F Inquisition, welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by. I really do not, like, yeah, funny, but I do not trust that at my back. She's too freaking reckless, and I don't need that. The only one who's allowed to be reckless is me. I call the shots. Alright. Let's go and rest first. There's no bonuses, it's fine. We don't have anything. At least Alaf is kinda predictable, which is more reassuring too. Okay. At least the place we rest at is rather homey. There's already that. There's that at least. Okay.
Better indeed.
Here. Hey, that's spoilery. Don't say stuff like that. Don't allude to anything in the second game like that. Resolve attack. Okay, manual resolve. Let's do this. I don't trust the two. I only paid 2. I don't really wanna. Yeah, now look at this. Are you guys really just staying?
Lavaru, be on seek! Lavaru beyond seek!
There are just 2 of them. I paid 2 people, so yeah. Oh no, but does that mean I should have just... Should I just, Does that mean they're useless now? Okay, easy. Yeah, no, you're not saying anything, but you're still alluding to something, so don't do that. Ah. They're gone. What? Did they die? What is this? The fuck? Defend your stronghold during attacks. Wait, why did they just disappear? I didn't fire them. Whispers of Yenwood. Oh, there's a unique sword that was here. Constitution +2, will -3.
Of course.
Where are my dungeons? We just finished them. Ah! Let's go to the dungeons. Let's see. So hard to find good help these days. Ah. Oh, we have a jailer. Nice.
How do you do?
Greetings, milady. I'm here to maintain the cells for you. Should you take any prisoners in your travels, I'll make sure they're tended to as you see fit. Nobody in here right now, but I'm sure you'll change that soon enough. Nice! Yes! I intend to! We need to find some people to put in the dungeons now. That's of capital importance.
Need something?
We need to find
I'm here.
some people to put in the dungeon.
Following your lead.
Aye?
Treasury, library, dungeons, barracks. Okay.
All right then.
Why aren't they there anymore? Cold Pack Night, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't understand. I kept paying them, but now... Huh.
The
Or
keep's
maybe-
coming along nicely.
Maybe we need them, oh. Oh my god, my money's gone. Yeah, let's sell stuff, I guess. Yeah, the dungeons being empty is not right. Dungeons need someone in there. Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe we'll be able to send some food in there.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, sure. Hire them, fire them, put them in a dungeon. Let us go to Brackenberry, because some fool is probably gonna try to cross me. Maybe we can put them into the dungeon. charred barrel in the Brackenberry district. Charred barrel. Ah, it's right here. Heartless bitch. Oh, it actually is him. The heck? I thought it was gonna be some kind of trap. Lady Novel Lionheart, what brings you to Brackenberry? Look around the room. You realize that the charred barrel has gone quiet, and turn to see the last of the patrons quickly disappearing through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Ah, so it was for him too. Oh dear, the Chancellor quickly ducks behind the table. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked into her belt. You immediately recognize Gavbin's captain. Now that the sheep have been herded from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gavbin has ordered your death. She forces a frown. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gavbin will lose. You should work for me. The man is swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. Her lip curls in faint disgust. Were I to do it again, I doubt I'd have taken in with him. But what's done is done. And Lord Gavbin is as ruthless as he's arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. Ah, so I guess you kinda have some kind of loyalty. What could you offer to make me consider such a risk? A lawless Spain, attack me, and I'll make you suffer. Ha! I've not survived this long by cowering to idle threats. Do your worst. Yeah, sure. Let's do this, I guess. No. Everyone turn around. Ah, god damn! The pathfinding! Can you not go this way for a second? Really?
Eh?
Ah, stupid pathfinding, honestly. Oh my god. How stupid can you be? Adiran Beguiler. Yeah. Take that one out first. And Griever, you have to go this way. And then this way. And then this way. Yeah.
Eh?
Take care of the priest, Nova Lionheart. Take care of Captain Emery.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Let's go!
Kanna, what are you doing? Kanna, fire at this. Okay. I don't know what's happening here, but not Alof! Don't make Alof! Don't make Alof! Don't make it off tank! No uses left, god damn.
Curses! I'm blind.
Really? You can't go. Finding his ass! My god, okay, finally. Now, Nova Lionheart, take care of Beguiler and then the priest. Nice. Easy. Oh, the wolf died! Oh no, Itumaki's. Okay. Let's go wandering with this happening. Okay. Finding really his ass. My god. Well, that was unexpected. Warren emerges from beneath his table and smooths the rumpled sleeves of his robe. It does make the strange reports I've received from the Grasp make more sense in context, however. What haven't you told me? Earl Barimar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathbin's activities. Gathbin has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose, we can say. I'd advise you to take extra precautions at Kadnua. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary, Nova Lionheart. I don't think you've seen Lord Gathbin's endgame yet. He swallows the rest of his ale and gives you a curt nod before heading for the door. God damn, yeah, no, but my money! My money! I don't have enough money to hire people who are gone the moment I'm done with my... Well, see how things end, Captain Emery? You should have just gone with me. You should have just come with me. What's this? What can I do here? Oh, there's an ale. What does the ale do? Damage reduction. Yeah, I'll take that. Seems like I can just take it. The young elf is dressed in gaudy robes that he seems ready to cast off. He picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and continually adjusts the gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you're here about, then save yourself a trouble. He puffs up his chest, but glances at the exit. I don't have time for this, honestly. I know it's an RPG, but what I like is being able to choose whatever quest I engage in. It's already annoying enough when the main quest sends me do some random errands. So yeah, no. Take care of your own.
All right then.
Your own problems. Your own problems. Okay. West Cornwall. God damn. Yeah, no, but it's gonna cost me a ton. We'll hire them when an attack comes to when an attack is announced, I think. We probably will be able to see it, maybe, hopefully. Alright. So I guess now we need to figure out do we really need to pray to a god? I mean, apparently we have to like plunge to our deaths, but yeah. Pray to them in Ter Everin, where we are said to commune with mortals. But no gods that I heard about so far seems worth my time. I don't know. Well, I've only heard of my gran, whom that old fool was calling a whore. Yeah, you, and you wonder why your goddess doesn't like you anymore. You call her a whore. And then what else? Old Song, Burial Isle, Elm's Reach. Aelphus was killed, so that's that. I don't remember who it was. We're still just faintly good. Return to Karnua. I need to return there to find out what's been going on in my absence. Let us return to Karnua. Just hit them with I see no god here but me line.
Better indeed.
There's a mob. What now? Taxes collected, all remains. We're lost to bandits. God fucking damn it! Yeah, no, we... Putain de merde! This is a losing... This is a losing business. I wouldn't pay, so they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky, my gods. Good men both. Got put to the sword after they'd surrendered. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything ahead. There she is. What's going on here? We want justice. You've been terrorizing us, and we won't stand for it any longer. Choose your next words carefully. The group eyes you warily. After a few moments, one man in the group elbows another. The second man takes a deep breath and straightens his stance before speaking. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying it was overdue. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this was the first I've heard of such a thing. Other people in the crowd chime in with similar stories. Those weren't my men. Then who were they? They weren't no common bandits. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? And my goods? And the families of my guards? I'll make these men face justice. You can count on it. We appreciate that, but can you offer us any compensations? Just a little to help us get by. Of course. He clears his throat and looks at you expectantly. Nah. Leave before I hang the lot of you from Karnua's walls. The crowd mutters but avoids meeting your eyes as they disperse. Nah. Don't have money for that. Angry mobs. The inevitable thorn in every ruler's side, Nova Lionheart? I was merciful this time. I've no doubt that before long these peasants shall fear the name Nova Lionheart. For now, the peasants will have to wait. I have news about Lord Gathbin. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Right. This is what being a landlord is not all peace. Not at all peaceful. So fucking annoying. Lady Nova Lionheart. I've received word that Lord Gathbin is amassing an army of mercenaries near Yenwoodfield. It appears a peaceful claim to Karnua is no longer possible. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. Why won't the Earl officially legitimize my claim? It is a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Gathbin's claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land entitled from a noble family is quite dangerous. Perhaps more so than killing the man outright. Aha! With Gaffbin dead, the Earl only need worry about blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gaffbin. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between. Ah, so he's making me do the dirty work, huh? Losing a family claim to land entitled, well, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes amongst the other nobles. Wars are started for less. No, if Gaffbin is to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all of us who dispute your claims. This is what it means to be noble in the Deerwood. If there is anything else you wish to know, please ask. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gaffbin will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. He grins and winks. Still, I'd not tarry long. Let's talk about my army. The Marshal nods. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Cadnua. Hopefully, people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gaffbin's. Any hirelings stationed at Cadnua will also accompany you to the battle, so I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. I received a missive from the Knights of the Crucible. They've heard about the situation and will send a squad of their finest knights when the time for battle comes. Oh! So they're actually gonna help me! Oh, that's nice. What's the status of my regular troops? The Marshal shakes his head. Too green and too few. If you go up against Lord Gaffbin now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. We need to recruit veteran troops. I know a company or two veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin. 10,000 coppers! I don't have that much at the moment. I don't have that. What special allies do I have available? The Knights of Crucible will reinforce your infantry. Okay. Hello, Mitsuru, welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by. And it's Nova, thank you. I have a fortress with strong walls. Why not let Gaffbin's army come to me? Lord Gaffbin isn't fool enough to risk tearing down Cadnua just to kill you. And if you shield yourself behind these walls, he'll have free reign to torment your subjects in the countryside. Earl Bademar will see your inaction against Lord Gaffbin as a sign that you're unwilling to perform your duties as Lord of Cadnua. Losing his support will have dire consequences. Taking the fight to Lord Gaffbin is your only option. Okay. It's fine, just stick to calling me Nova. Okay, so Battle of Yenwood Field, army of my own. Assuming I remain in their good favor until the battle. No, it's fine. We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna do that battle. So I guess we're gonna nothing new to repair. Oh no, all earnings lost to bandits. Friggin' hell. Okay. So I guess we're gonna save. We're gonna I don't have 10k. I don't have 10k. I do not have 10k, so, and I'm not gonna have 10k anytime soon. I think. I can sell stuff. I have a ton of stuff I can sell. Maybe it might not be enough for the 10k though, but yeah. But no, but 10k directly for, let's sell stuff first. But I don't have a merchant yet. How long is it gonna take for us to have this ready? 1 day, 21 hours, okay. How are we today? We're good, we're good. We have a power of easy mode that's worth 100k, so you mean it'll be an actual battle? Yeah, there's that too. It would probably be an actual battle. I hope.
Better indeed.
We're gonna need to sell stuff. Let's go to Defiance Bay. We won't be piecing off the Knights of the Crucible anytime soon. I'm just gonna sell stuff. It's fine. And then we're gonna hire 8 dudes, and we'll go with that. Honestly, I feel like more than that is just gonna be pain. I do not have 10k to give to those the companies of veterans for just this one battle. Yeah, well, let's do that. We'll hire them and then Kafol the Drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered onto the stronghold grounds. He's asking for help with his accumulated debts. What the heck? Let's go to the marketplace first. Asking for help for his accumulated debts? Nah. Is he gonna pay them off by working for me? What's that? Witnesses unknown has been very out of anonymity results in numerous deaths. Yeah. The dude here, yeah. Ah, but wait! Seems like every 200 years someone tries to burn this city down. At least I won't be around the next time it happens.
Good day to you.
Yeah. 10k, yeah, no. Can give him free accommodations in the dungeons. Yeah, that's right! We could do that. We could do that. Okay, so Novice's Grimoire. Mayor Wool's Grimoire. Grimoire of a Dozen Wizards. Leaden Key Wizard Grimoire. All these things, they go. Small shield 8 deflection, useless. Retaliation, fine. Arquebus. We're just gonna keep the stuff that is fine or something like that, I think. And the grimoires, I guess. Might as well make some money. Okay. Find large shield. Is that better than what I have? Need to check. Okay, that's that. We're gonna keep everything that has a color to it for now. And then check if someone gets an upgrade. And then we just sell the rest. There we go. Ingredients. Maybe we should sell but I don't know. What is this? Wolf hide, tattered journal. Farmoon's curse. Elder lion fang. Tiny animat. So many hoods. Okay, these are different. So I guess I'll keep them. Anyways. Ah! That's enough of a 10k, but yeah. I wonder. That's gonna cost us a lot more than if I was just hiring black and white cat. Just hiring the 8 people just for a bit. The deal with part of a broken stone wall. Okay. Thank you. We already have 25 camping supplies. I think it's fine. Let us go back to Kadnua, see what that drunkard wants. Free accommodations in the dungeons. That would be great. That would work great. Okay, to Katnua we return. It does take almost a full day to get here.
Better indeed.
So they do hold me in high esteem, alright. Yeah, no, after everything that I've done for them, they're better. I wonder if yeah, no, their blacksmith was alive, so I guess he would still be selling stuff to me. Hey, I just need a second of your time. Go on, talk, I guess. Hello, greetings, Lady Novel Lionheart. I mean, I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. This man's breath stinks so bad. Alright, very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. The pets are left here, guarding the exit in case. Thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Deerfoot and a few other places, more than a few. I haven't got the coin, my lady. I'd pay it off if I could. I was thinking, maybe you'd know of someone looking to hire on or something. I'm willing to work. Why should I trouble myself with a shiftless vagabond? Wasting my time. I mean, can he work for me? Can I send him to die for me? What happens if I say I can settle this? Thank you, my lady. I wasn't sure anybody would care, really. Give him... no. Second thought, perhaps not. Oh, well, did you have any other ideas? I cannot help you with this at the moment. So the only way I can settle it is by giving him money? No. He has to do something. He has to work. Why am I just giving him money? He should be working. But he's a drunkard. The heck is this? Let's talk about my army. The status of my regular troops. To green and to few. Okay. So I have to like... Okay. You know what? Let's save. Let's hire the 8 people. And then... a cleric, a crucible knight, Gold-backed knight. Mercenary mind striker. Orderless disciple. Rautai linebreaker, that sounds nice. The vagabond skull. Warden of the wilds. I guess we're gonna take the vagabond skull. Valiant shock mage. And the skull, I guess. Let's go like this. And it's time, Marshal. Assemble the army and march to Yenwood Field. Are you certain? Once the forces are committed, you won't be able to bolster them with additional troops or allies. Yes, I'm sure. Give your order. As you command, I'll march the army to Yenwood Field. Will you be accompanying us? Yes, let's march. Ah, as long as I'm there, it should be fine. I made a quick save anyway. We can always come back if it really is not possible. As you crest a small hill overlooking Yenwood Field, Lord Gathbin's army is a flurry of activity, scurrying and to and fro. Even from this distance, you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence, designed to intimidate their foes while organizing the rank and file into battle formations. Marshal Forwin approaches. You've arrived just in time. Lord Gathbin's forces are beginning to move. An attack is imminent. Inspector forces. Local militia constitutes the majority of the rank and files. As you walk the unorganized ranks, young faces look to you with hope and determination. The fear in the air is palpable, as many fidget with unfamiliar weaponry and armor. Wait. Did I just send kids to war? Young faces? Were there nobody else but kids? No! Well, he did say to green, but I wasn't expecting barely sprouts. Oh no! Oh no, they're gonna get massacred. Oh no! Oh no! I might not care much for others, but not kids. Smaller targets will be fine. Among the troops, a small group of warriors shine brighter than the others. Crucible knights standing tall in gleaming plate armor and armed with spear and shield. You stand at attention, spear centered as you pass. Oh my god! But 10k? That means I wouldn't have had any money left. Any idea what Gathbin is planning? Marshal Forwin strokes his chin. His ultimate objective is to face you in battle and to be seen defeating you. I don't think he is foolish enough to challenge you to single combat, of course. Yeah. Sound a horn, Marshal Forwin. It's time to finish this. Marshal Forwin begins barking orders and your troops quickly form up. Gathbin's army follows suit as Ediran war drums echo across the field. Within a few moments, the marshal raises a brass horn in the visage of a mighty boar to his lips. He looks at you expectantly. Number 3 is quite something. Tonight, the ravens will feast on our enemies while we drink, fuck, and revel in glorious victory. No, not the children. You know what? Let's do the raise your weapon above your head and scream at the top of your lungs. That might give some peps to the troops. They're underaged, we can drink. Yeah, they're underaged, we can't do anything. Oh god. Your troops bellow across the field, pounding weapon to shield as the marshal's horn sounds. Oh no, we don't do anything. Oh no. I guess I need to bite the bullet and buy something. Dozens of bowstrings twang in unison behind you as your archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gathbin's army. The missiles hiss through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. Oh, nice. In a bold move, Gathbin points his sword towards your position, giving an unheard order. His infantry, shields raised, charge the field. So we have the higher ground. Your infantry charges headlong into the enemy infantry in the center of the field. The cacophonous sound of metal on metal is nearly deafening as the two forces collide. The fighting is fierce and the screams of the dying numerous. Your troops fight bravely, but oh no! Their inexperience is leading to heavy losses. Within a few moments, it is clear that Gavbin's troops have the advantage as your forces are slowly being pushed back. God fucking damn it. Then a group of 80 battle mages emerges from behind the enemy lines. They begin weaving their hands in unison with practiced precision. Suddenly, waves of arcane fire erupt among your troops. The acrid smell of smoke and burning flesh is nearly overwhelming. From the left flank, a unit of Rautai berserkers, clad in plate armor and wielding great swords, begins to collapse the left side of the line. The ground is thick with the dead as they press their advantage. God fucking damn it. Well, I guess it's a dud. We gotta redo it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we're gonna continue the story. Because maybe we're gonna gain more allies. That would be nice. Meanwhile, Blick Walker paladins, dressed in dark armor and carrying sword and shield, stride back and forth behind Gavbin's lines, rallying his warriors and exhorting them to fight harder. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. Study the battlefield. Gavbin's army is clearly superior to your own. Your lines are barely holding, and the troops appear on the verge of panic. Without a change in tactics or fortune, you fear this battle is lost. We need to deal with those battle mages. What's your plan, Lord of Lionheart? Send in the Crucible Knights. The Knights lock shields and drive forward in a wedge formation through the enemy lines. The formation allows them to penetrate the line quickly, but leads to heavy losses. As they reach the battle mages, the formation falls apart. Ah, god damn it. Everything's falling apart. The battle mages seize their magical attack against your lines as the remaining knights put them to the sword, but you fear the maneuver has sealed a grisly fate for the last of the knights. Opponents seem slightly more able than our group of kids, yeah. But I don't know if something like that would have, with just veterans would have been enough for. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. Take out the berserkers. Marshal Forwin shakes his head. We have no allies available to throw against them. Our only hope is to break through Gavbin's line and kill him. Ah, lala. Ah, yeah. So maybe we need to, like, assemble more allies. Everyone on me, charge! As the remainder of your forces charge, a horn sounds in the distance. A new contingent of warriors crests a nearby hill. As Gavbin's reinforcements charge headlong into the fray, his other troops cheer triumphantly. The new arrivals quickly join Gavbin's forces on the field. Ah, he really did call in all the favors he could. I guess we need to do the same. As the battle rages, your forces fight valiantly, pressing ever forward. Casualties on both sides are high and victory remains elusive for either side. Never Lionheart! Lord Gavbin strides through the carnage, his elite guard accompanying him. We both knew it must come to this. Come now, it's time I put you down like the dog you are. Point at Gavbin, then make a throat-slicing gesture. Ah! Well, god damn it, we lost everyone. We lost everyone, but... Well, not everyone, but... Kadnua's skirmishers. Ah, so there it is. Who are these people? Adia and Archer.
This ends here!
Woo! Hey, it's nice though. It kind of gives it an artist feel. Because we have much more troops.
Yes?
Well, let's do this, guys. I guess. We have the power of easy mode on our side. Woo! The fuck is that? A different battle mage. Do something! Alaf, do something. What are we gonna do? Second wind. Grimoire slam. Arcane assault. Unleash a bolt of magical energy and expose vulnerabilities. Fireball! 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 Ready? Maybe it's a bit too far? No. No, but everyone...
Lava.
He's going! My boy is going! At least that looked cool. When all is failed. Fireball! Wait! River, what are you doing in the back? Why is my pet such a coward? Griver? Griver? Don't you stay in the back?
Sacre!
Ooh, what is happening to our... I love go back. Go back. I don't want to lose the mage. He does a ton of damage. Goddamn fucking oop! You know, piece of shit. You go down. Move a lion heart. Take him out.
Curses.
There I go. Better. Much better. Where is River? River? It's such a mess. I can't quite. There he is. There is River.
You're not.
I guess it worked out still. We lost a ton of people, but it worked out. And I mean, the Crucible Knights came to our aid because I helped them first. They all do so. I just don't feel good about the kids at all. Like at all.
You're not.
Adrian Archer. Look, I've been lies dead before you. That was easy. His arm is carried, bloodied and exhausted. Your remaining troops look to you, sword raised high in victory, chanting your name. Oh! Nova Lionheart! Nova Lionheart! Nova Lionheart! Nice! We won! Easy. Holding a hem of his robe as he steps over several bodies, Chancellor Warren approaches you. Although his face is pale and he looks as if he will be sick at any moment, he forces a smile. Lady Nova Lionheart, while I'm grateful this dispute is finally over, it is regrettable so many lives were lost in the process. Gavbin should have just been reasonable from the start. He gags involuntarily as his silk boot brushes against the severed head. In any event, as the legal arbiter of Earl Bademar, I'm here to inform you that you've been declared a Thainu of the Deerwood, and Kandua has been recognized as your domain. It shall forever be thus, and will pass down to any descendants you may have in the future. Oh ho! I see. Descendants, huh? We'll see about that. Of course, now that your claim has been upheld, you are expected to forward a small portion of any taxes you collect to your rightful lord, Earl Bademar. I see. I've done all the work and I'll keep all the taxes. I mean, he did kind of send a dude with us, I guess. You know, that's just nod. I'm kind of tired. Well then, if everything is in order, the Chancellor clears his throat. It appears my work is done. Feel free to visit the palace if... He steps in a pile of entrails with a wet squish as he turns to leave. On second thought, I'll come and visit you. Yes, perhaps in a year. Or 3. Lady Nova Lionheart, it's been an honor to serve you. I'll be making my way back to Garen's Grasp. The Earl has some urgent business for me there, unfortunately. Should you ever find yourself that far north, feel free to call on me. I'd love to trade war stories with you over a cup or two. He grasps your hand briefly in a firm grip, then turns on his heel. Okay. Well. Griever should have been thriving in that RTS setting, right? Well, at least we weren't completely massacred, which I think is pretty good, all things considered. We were in a bad state, but yeah. I'm not gonna linger on how many kids got killed that day. I am not. Well, at least the Crucible Knights were able to do something. Ah. The fuck?
Crave thou filas leave.
You're not getting through me.
Ah!
Ah, so they were left there. Okay. Ah! Now the music! Because we killed the Lord Gothwin. I've already forgotten his name. Earlier, I guess. Yeah, earlier than them. Okay. Well, we, yeah. Ah, only 4 of them are left. Yeah, but 4 of them, 20 coppers per day. But there are bandits every time. Ah, I guess they died at some point, right? Well, let's just keep 2 Crucible Knight. Ah, the Crucible Knight might be good to keep. I'll dismiss the Vagabond Scald. And maybe the Warden of the Wilds, and let's just keep the Valiant Shock Mage for now. That makes it 10 per day. And 20 per day. Oh. 30 per day. Why does the Crucible let's dismiss. Let's dismiss the Crucible Knight. I'm just gonna hire someone who gives me a security upgrades, hirelings. Someone who doesn't cost as much. Save a Rautai Linebreaker there. The Forgotten Hollow. Ah, this again. I do not have anyone to assign this to. Okay. Let us return to Karnua, I guess. And then, you know what? We're gonna stop here for today. And we're gonna figure out afterward what to do with that whole thing about praying to some gods. And throwing ourselves into a big pit. West Curtain Wall construction.
That's her indeed.
Complete. Ah, okay, nice. Nice. Alaf did take a bit of a beating, but all in all, it was nice.
Need something?
As long as we were able to enter the fray.
Ready, Watcher.
It worked out in our favor. It's nice that all like.
Following your lead.
all our troops weren't completely massacred.
Yes?
And now we are gonna chant our... We're gonna sing songs
Alright then.
about us, probably. What are we gonna... Who are we... No companions at the stronghold. Ah, we need to like leave one here. I see. Dismiss. Yeah, no. You know what? Let's rest and we'll see. We'll see next time how we're gonna do this. What we gonna do? Maybe we should check new stuff. Bailey. Ah, weapons and armor merchant. Training grounds. I guess maybe let's start with a Bailey then. Plus it's just 800. It's fine enough. We need to make sure bandits don't collect our taxes. But at the same time, hiring people to work for us is taking a ton of money out of our hands, so yeah. I wasn't expecting to have to manage something. Okay. What is this? Retrain character. Ah. Yeah, rest. Ah. Half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! Hey! You gotta stop it with that. I just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
What happened to the bucket of cold water? Edo shrugs and looks away, considering his smile poorly. Things aren't improved. Haven't improved. My mind may be going.
Yeah, so I noticed. I've woken you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep.
Yeah.
You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Yeah. Well, at least you're a bro. Kinda. Management scene within an RPG. Now that's value. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. Alright, let us save here, guys, and stop here for today. I guess I'm gonna save here. Alright. Alright. We're gonna stop here for today. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I do hope you're heading into evening time here with me. Tomorrow, we're gonna continue some Age of Empires. Yeah, we're gonna do an actual RTS. Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition. It's been a while. We're gonna continue Dracula's campaign. Hopefully, we're gonna make some good progress on that one. I want to, at the very least, be able to finish one campaign. One single campaign. Even just that, I would be glad. Because I never finished a single campaign. I think I finished the tutorial, but that doesn't really count. Plus, the tutorial is really just how to move your units. Like, there's nothing at all. So, yeah. At the very least, there's that. Wednesday is Wednesday's Discovery as always, and we're gonna try again Dynasty Warriors Origins, the demo. I think I fixed it. hopefully, I think I fixed it. Hopefully, because I wasn't able to make the double PC, the dual PC setup work. So yeah, hopefully. Well, Thursday we're gonna continue with Greedfall, and Friday we're gonna spend. I'm guessing I'm gonna spend a while doing a tier list of all the covers I've released so far. It's been 3 years, almost 3 years. So yeah, quite a bit to look forward to this week. But yeah, just one campaign. Yeah, we can do it. So that's what to look forward to this week. Thank you guys again so much for dropping by. Do take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. 17 hours straight. No. Even if we were to like listen to all the songs, it should take us something like 5, maybe top 6 hours. But hopefully not that long. Okay, we'll try. I'll try to not digress too much, but we'll see. Yeah. Do take care of yourselves, guys. Bye bye.